Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central, Norwich 0, Watford 2. Hope everyone is well, although after that performance, how can you be well? Worrying times for Norwich City, we're in big trouble. That's dreadful, and Norwich City did so well to get promoted to the Premier League. So much hardship, so many last minute wins, so many incredible moments, and the players are letting themselves down because they're so much better than what they're playing at the moment. Really poor. Norwich are in big trouble. We've had 2-0 losses against Watford, Brighton away, West Ham away, Palace away, Burnley away, Brighton away. Did I say that one? We've had so many 2-0 losses in recent weeks as well. 3-1 loss to Manchester United at home, 5-1 loss to Aston Villa at home in a 6-pointer. We look completely out of sorts, and we showed earlier on in the Premier League I think we can compete, but we're not doing that at the moment. We're letting ourselves down and we're in big trouble. Defensively, we're conceding too many goals. We knew we'd concede a lot of goals going into this league, but we thought we could outscore teams. The football's poor, there's no fluidity, a lack of creativity, but most importantly, we're too predictable, and it's a real concern. Watford went down to 10 men in this game and we didn't look like scoring. Leave me your thoughts down below, I'd love to hear them. To be fair, Norwich City have now got 15 days off, and that international break comes at a good time because we need to regroup. And we need to sort out our performances out, because we're going to be in big trouble if we continue playing like that. Watford are the bottom team in the league. They've leaped us down in the table. But Watford look well done on winning, but they didn't look nothing special today, and that's a real concern. Looking at the game, Norwich City conceding in the second minute of the game. Buendia had a shocking game today, gives the ball away. Delafeu's running at goal. Tribal's got to make a tackle on the edge of his box. He keeps backing back. Delafeu cuts inside and makes it 1-0. Norwich City did well to respond. Hernandez looked like our best player simply in this game. Caused some problems. Buendia had a chance to redeem himself. He didn't. Blazed it over terribly. Timu Pukki had a chance but blocked by a defender. And we created a couple of chances. We played okay in that first half, but ultimately we weren't good enough. In the second half, though, we started really poorly. And Alex Tettey, how is Daniel Farke playing Alex Tettey as a centre-back? How is he playing him? Alex Tettey was woeful against Brighton, and look, Amadou clearly can't be fit enough to play. Why not bring on one of the youngsters in centre-back? Why not bring on Sam Byron maybe as a centre-back? Alex Tettey at centre-back is absolutely criminal at this level. There was one instance in the first half where he was close to the ball, but he was running at low speed, and the Watford player actually attacked and almost scored from it. Tettey cannot play centre-back for Norwich City again. Don't mind him as a central defensive midfielder, perhaps against the bigger teams or away from home when he can shield the defence, but he can't play centre-back. Anyway, he dives to the floor trying to win the ball. Cross comes in, Gray scores, takes a massive deflection off Jamal Lewis. And as I said, Watford then got a red card. He injured Dermich. But then for that 25-minute spell in which Watford had 10 men, we looked dreadful. We had lack of creativity. Watford, two banks of 4-5-1 I think they played, or 4-4-1. And we didn't look like scoring whatsoever. Hernandez, they worked out that he was our only threat in this game. Double man marked him, couldn't get the ball. Our corners were absolutely shocking. Cantwell in particular, he needs to learn how to take a corner. And just really poor today. In terms of performances, back four looked okay-ish. I mean, Max Aarons, he's just not adapted to the Premier League, and we know how good he can be, so that's disappointing to see. Tribal, I thought, was non-existent today. I was not impressed by him. Kenny McLean, I thought, had one of the better performances, but in particular in those attacking areas. Norwich City have scored 1 away goal all season. We've played 6 away games, 1 away goal, and that was against Liverpool in the first game. Don't look like scoring goals away from home, and let's be honest, we haven't looked like scoring goals at home really so far this season, apart from the Man City and Newcastle game and Chelsea game since Man City in September. The two home goals since Man City was an 85th minute consolation against Villa and another consolation against Man United. We just don't look like scoring goals. Too predictable, too slow, devoid of ideas, and a lack of confidence. And Norwich are in big trouble, and I'm not happy. Good news is Zinnerman's going to be back after the international break, but will that stop us conceding goals? Nope. We conceded quite a few goals in the Championship, even when we had Zinnerman playing. It's just the fact that I don't think defensively we're giving them enough cover. I don't think Tribal and McLean are good enough as a pair in those two. I think you need a more defensively minded player to sit in front of them like they did against Man City and Bournemouth. And going forward as well, we need to be better. Buendia needs to pick up his performances, his attitude and his And his demeanour on the pitch has been shocking. Stiepermann in burst looks okay, but he's not been good enough. And Cantwell's been off the boil as well. And Pukki, yeah, he hasn't been getting the chances. But even when I don't think his link-up play has been that great. Look, international break comes at a welcome time. Get Zinnerman back in the team. Let's get some players back, and let's try and show the Premier League what we can do, because we're a very talented team, but we're not showing it. Norwich City 0, Watford 2. Leave me your thoughts down below. Not good enough.